From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the daily news for January 27th, 2026. These are the stories we are covering at this hour. Venezuela's leading prisoner rights organization said Monday that dozens of prisoners were released over the weekend as the United States continues to pressure the acting government to free hundreds of dissidents jailed under ousted leader Nicolas Maduro. Alfredo Romero, president of Foro Pino, said in a post on X that 266 political prisoners had been freed since January 8th, when Venezuela's acting government promised to release a significant number of prisoners in what it described as an effort to promote national reconciliation. At least 100 of these prisoners were released over the past 2 days, according to figures published by the group. Maduro was captured by the United States in a raid January 3rd and was replaced by Vice President Delcy Rodriguez, a longtime ruling party insider, who is now the nation's acting president. Turning to U.S. news, many in the U.S. faced another night of below freezing temperatures and no electricity after a colossal winter storm heaped more snow Monday on the Northeast and kept parts of the South coated in ice. At least 30 deaths were reported in states afflicted with severe cold. Deep snow, over a foot, extending in a 1,300-mile swath from Arkansas to New England, halted traffic, canceled flights, and triggered wide school closures Monday. The National Weather Service said areas north of Pittsburgh got up to 20 inches of snow and faced wind chills as low as minus 25 degrees Fahrenheit late Monday into Tuesday. The bitter cold afflicting two-thirds of the U.S. wasn't going away. The Weather Service said Monday that a fresh influx of Arctic air is expected to sustain freezing temperatures in places already covered in snow and ice, and forecasters said it's possible another winter storm could hit parts of the East Coast this weekend. The CEO of a Los Angeles homeless services charity faces federal and state fraud charges after prosecutors said he lived a luxury lifestyle that included lavish vacations and designer clothes paid for with $23 million in public money meant to keep people off the streets. Alexander Sufer, age 42, was arrested Friday at his $7 million home that investigators believe he afforded using funds that were supposed to be going to support his nonprofit, Abundant Blessings, said First Assistant U.S. Attorney Bill Asali. The charitable group was contracted with the Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority, a county agency, to use taxpayer money to find shelter and provide 3 meals a day for more than 600 homeless residents. Instead, prosecutors said Sufer bought a $125,000 Range Rover, a $2,450 Hermes jacket, a vacation home in Greece, and a trip to Hawaii, where he stayed at the Four Seasons Hotel that was famously the setting for the HBO TV show The White Lotus. If convicted as charged, Sufer could receive a sentence of up to 20 years in prison, Asali said. An email was sent Monday seeking comment from Sufer's attorney, Hillary Potashner. And finally, we leave you with this. BTS's upcoming concerts in Mexico have escalated to a presidential level, with the demands of the Army fan base reaching Claudia Sheinbaum's Monday news briefing and prompting a response from the president herself. Following a lightning-fast sellout last week, Mexico's president used her briefing to advocate for more BTS concert dates in May, saying she sent a letter to South Korea's prime minister requesting more dates for the band. That's great news. We have not yet received a response, but we hope it will be positive, she said. Sheinbaum also said she reached out to concert organizers to discuss the feasibility of adding dates. However, the promoter, Ocesa, has stated that it is currently not possible. BTS is scheduled to perform at Mexico City's GNP Seguros, I hope I got that right, Stadium on May 7th, 9th, and 10th. Sheinbaum had previously celebrated the confirmation of BTS's visit noting during her January 19th news briefing that the group's arrival fulfills a historic request from Mexican youth. And that's the news for this hour. If you are watching our news videos on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, and Alexa. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.